for coming along today while we lead the march into Walthamstow. Thank you very much. While we lead it into Walthamstow Town Hall to present the largest petition that has ever been presented to a local council from the Greyhound and local residents community. We're going to do it in just three brief speeches, although mine might be like the towel from EastEnders, so they tell me. I'm firstly going to introduce Neil Gerard MP, and then I'm going to pass over to Stella, who's from working for Walthamstow. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Neil Gerard MP, who's been our strongest supporter, and without him we couldn't have got this far.
Right, I'll stay down here if you don't mind. Right, Ricky, first of all, I want to say thanks to everybody who's turned out here today. You know, the people who are here today are just a small fraction of the number of people who really want to keep this stadium open. I'm told we've got something like 15,000 names on the petition, and that's in less than 2 weeks. 15,000 people signed up. And so thanks to you. Thanks especially to Ricky, to Barry, to all the people, to Richard, to all the people who've been involved in putting the bid together to keep this stadium going, because actually if it wasn't for them we wouldn't be here. You know, if it wasn't for them the stadium would have gone and that would have been it. You know, so that offer to buy the stadium is a serious one. It's there, it's an offer that really does need to be looked at seriously by the people who now own this place. You know, we're all here today, and I'm sure a lot of you here tonight because of what this place is. You know, I've been coming here over 20 years. I own the dog that raced here, so you know, it means something to me. It's not just I'm here because it's a local issue. I'm here because it means something to me. You're here because it means something to you. It means something to people all over the country. You know, in the last few weeks, I've had emails and letters from people from all over the country who know about Walthamstow Stadium. You know, this is Walthamstow. This is one of the things that people recognise Walthamstow by. Now, if you see today's Racing Post, and Ricky, I know will say something about that, you'll see there's a story in here that says, actually, a deal was done, although none of us knew about this, a deal was actually done a year ago. An option was signed a year ago for this stadium to be sold. None of us were told a word about that, and we found out a few weeks ago. What's important now is that the message goes out from today, from the petition that we'll hand in, to say we want to save this place. We want to keep greyhound racing going in Walthamstow. We want to save the Stow. So thank you all for coming. We're not going to go away. This campaign to keep the Stow going is not going to disappear just because racing ends here this evening. We think we can get racing back, and that's what we're here for today.
Thank you to Neil too, because there's only one thing I want to say today on behalf of everyone in Walthamstow, and I know from speaking to loads of people that everyone feels this way, which is thank you. You have given us hope that we're not going to lose our track. So whatever happens from now on, thank you from everyone in Walthamstow that is a death sentence over our track. We all know what this track means to us. We all know what it means about Walthamstow. You tell anyone who lives in Walthamstow, the first thing they say is, oh, what, where the dogs are. We don't want to lose that. We know we need housing, but we know this track is irreplaceable, and once it's gone for good. So thank you for giving us hope that that death sentence could be reprieved. And thank you to Neil, and thank you to Barry. That's why we're here today. That's why we're standing shoulder to shoulder with you, to march with you, and to do what you need us to do, to show London and Quadrant that this community needs its dog track. I have one final simple thing to say. Save